And at this point, yeah, at this point, I want to shift gears a little and to talk about your journey in Miss Universe in Moscow. So I remember in one of the recent interviews of Miss Philippines, she said that you were almost at the same, you arrived almost at the same time in Moscow. And she said that when you arrived and you were with your hat and your like a pantsuit, and she said that at the moment she thought that you were the owner of the hotel because you were so elegant, you were so queenly when you arrived in Moscow.
Wow, I didn't know that. Well, actually, not many people know. I arrive at night. I remember
Yeah.
that I have a burgundy jacket with a pink and black scarf, and I had it was a burgundy pant with a black turtleneck and like high heel boots. But it was
Mhm.
like very late, and I was like with my bag and like
Yeah.
oh, I didn't travel to play games. So I was in my diva moment, like a humble diva moment.
Uh-huh.
But I remember there was like late night, like 9 p.m. when I arrived. So I didn't have the chance to meet a lot of girls. So my
Mhm.
first official day was the next morning when I come down with my uh, blue dress, the royal blue coat, and I did all my hair like all the Miss Venezuela look, and that was like a statement look for a lot of my fans. They love that blue dress. They love the angel Giuseppe Zanotti sandals.
Yeah.
They love the look. So that day was like the day that I arrived to say, everybody, here is Venezuela, and I'm here to do my best.
Mhm.
Did you feel that
And
you were the favorite when you arrived? Did it already start to, or you're just like so
No,
overwhelmed by the beginning of your Russian
no,
experience?
I think in my my strength was so on point. My self-esteem was better than ever. My expectations were like, this is going to be great. I'm going to enjoy the journey. I'm coming to enjoy the journey. And I never went believing that I was favorite or nothing. Nobody in my country believed in my participation. And I was not a fan. I was not the favorite of any bets in the world.
Hmm.
So my first day was more about proving myself, like, hey, I'm here. When the day passed, second day, third day, I started reading the news, and it was like Venezuela is one of the favorites, and it was like, wow, that was. I think when people say that about you, you even have more pressure than before. That
Mm.
pressure, I didn't have it in the Miss Venezuela because there was not expectations about me. You listen? Are
Yeah,
you
yes, of
here?
course. We could hear you. Totally hear you. Yeah.
So it was very different. Venezuela, no expectations like from anybody to myself. Miss Universe, it was increasing every day. And I was like, wow. So a lot of the girls started looking at me as like, she's, like she's the, she's gonna come, she came to win. So I was like trying to be myself, like, hey, I'm not, I maybe look like, like, but I'm nice. I'm a friendly person. And I usually every day I try to switch tables, and I switch with the European, and I sit with the Asians, and I sit with the Latinas,
Mhm.
and I try to make friends and to know about the cultures, and try to not hear about that kind of pressure, and just focus in my
Mhm.
work and focus and do my best every day.
Who were
Drew,
your
Drew,
closest friends during the competition?
Uh, well, you can see in all the pictures, Patricia
Uh-huh.
and Connie from Ecuador, we were like always together. Patrick,
top
Connie,
three.
Gabby. I spent a lot of time with Ariela as well,
Uh-huh.
with Ari. She was so sweet, but it was always like oh my God, Venezuela. And I was like, oh my God, Philippines. You know, like you guys always win also. So, but it was usually Patri and Connie from
Fun.
Ecuador, Lucia from Colombia. She was super sweet and she was very nice. And I have a lot of friends because my mom gave me this medical kit if I have headache, stomach ache, band-aids. So I was the nursery in the Miss Universe.
Didn't know
Came
that.
to my room, Gabby, do you have something for the throat? Yes, I have. So I gave them the Gabby, do you have something for the cold? Yes, I have. So I gave them all of that. And it was fun. I travel with a lot of things that I didn't need. So when the girls need a pair of shoes, a pair of earrings, a dress. I remember Croatia. She didn't have the dress for I think it was the prelims, and I gave her one of the Johnny Straccia dresses for the night.
Oh,
That's sweet.
Yeah,
this is a nice
so there were many.
gesture.
I don't keep in touch as much as I would, but Patri definitely and Connie.
Yeah,
The
and
two
who
of
would
you.
have thought the three of you will be the last three
I'm like
standing?
the last three in the
Yeah.
finals. I wasn't expecting much about Ecuador. Patricia, yes, somehow I saw her there, but yes, Ecuador was a surprise as well during the pageant night.
She was looking beautiful. The aqua
She's
color
really
of her dress, the tanning, like the color skin that she was. I think from Ecuador. She has been one of the most beautiful representative in the past years. She did an impeccable job. Her body was wow, like all
Yeah, I
fit.
agree.
Like she have all the square, like the stack here. Wow, she was not she did amazing and she's doing great. I think she's one of like celebrities in Ecuador right now.
Yeah, she is like the most successful Miss Ecuador at Miss Universe in recent memory, or probably in history. So I'm not surprised if
Yeah.
she's really doing really well there.